The head of SAMREM, that's meeting Malema today over a racial slur, says the best outcome would be an apology, and residents at Chatsworth, south of Durban, will finally witness the closure of the notorious Bulbul Drive dump site. Ambosisiwa Khatebe with the latest news update. The head of a minority rights group that's meeting Julius Malema today over a racial slur says the best outcome would be an apology and an agreement to drop charges. The South African Minority Rights Equality Movement, SAMREM, laid a charge of criminal injury against Malema after he used a derogatory word for Indians during a public gathering at Tembelihle near Lenasia last month. Since then, Malema has apologized for the slur. SAMREM's convener, Advocate Ashin Singh.
We're not going to fight this man in a violent, litigious type of manner in court. If he comes and sits and engages with him, we will come to some amicable resolution. It will have to be confirmed by the Executive Committee of SAMREM. It serves no bigger purpose to pursue matters in court and try and get involved in what's becoming a political battle.
Clearing up operations are underway on the scene of a tragic accident on the N1 between Prince Albert Road and Lugamka in the Western Cape. 20 people were killed early this morning, including 2 children aged 1 month and 2 years old. More than 20 others were injured. They have been taken to various hospitals in the area. 3 vehicles, a truck and 2 minibus taxis were involved in a pile-up. Traffic spokesperson Brian Phillips says initially a truck and a taxi collided head-on, and then the second taxi rammed into the vehicles. He says the road remains closed in both directions and traffic is being diverted to other routes.
The latest information on the accident is still the 20 people dead. The emergency services are still busy clearing up apparently the breakdowns and stuff. It arrived there on the scene, and they will try now to at least get the lanes open for traffic.
Environmental groups have described the 1.9 billion rand loan given by the World Bank to Eskom to development green energy sources as a pittance in comparison to the large amounts spent on coal-fired plants. Branch coordinator of Earth Life Africa in Cape Town, Mona Lakhani, says while the parastatal may argue that greener fuel is far too expensive, taking all things into account, the country has more to lose with the current model. Lakhani says, however, the venture is a step in the right direction.
If we take the totals that are being spent on Medupi and Kusile and let that be the start of a green energy fund, then I'd say, right, fine, now we are talking Turkey. You're being serious about this. You're not doing it just to look cool and green to the world for COP17 end of this month, but you actually are committed to a sustainable future for our people.
And lastly, after a 20-year battle, residents at Chatsworth, south of Durban, will finally witness the closure of the notorious Bulbul Drive dump site. The dumping ground was established in 1989 during the apartheid era, enabling huge corporations to dispose of their hazardous chemical and toxic waste. Civic organizations and local bodies have long campaigned to have the site closed down. Bulbul Drive Dump Site Action Committee Chairman Krish Naidu says the company who used the site will still have a responsibility to keep it clean and chemical-free. Catch the latest news anytime here on Newsbreak Option 1.